everybody, Justin Worden with Rocka Solutions, sitting here on the floor of the ARMA Expo in Kalahari, having a great time. There's water slides, there's an arcade. I saw a roller coaster, and I'm sitting here with Shatavia of Skillpoint Alliance.
Yes.
Did I get all that right?
You sure did.
Oh my gosh. So first off, thank you so much for sitting here. It's so weird when someone just randomly walks up to you in a pink jacket and says, you wanna go on camera? But hey, we are here, we're gonna talk about what Skillpoint is doing. So let's talk about first what you guys are offering to all the manufacturers that are displayed here at the Expo.
Awesome. So Skillpoint Alliance is a free fast training program. We offer a 5-week full rounded manufacturing course. We work with different manufacturers such as Texan, Samsung to prepare our students to enter into entry-level roles in that field.
Well, you threw out some big names there, and there's so many companies coming to Austin, and one of the things that we're actively working on is trying to get more skilled labor. With Tesla, SpaceX, some of these big manufacturers bringing all this work here, how are we actually able to keep up with the manufacturing job demands?
That is a great question, and it's actually one we're actively working to solve. With our program here at Skillpoint, as well as advanced partners for continuing education like ACC as well, we're working to get more people trained in manufacturing. College is always not for everyone, and there's also very little knowledge about the manufacturing industry and the opportunities available. So one of our goals is not only to train, but to educate communities as well, to let them know about this industry and the opportunities it could bring for them and their families.
You mentioned college, and most times people think of advanced manufacturing as like a skilled position where you have to go through some sort of degree, maybe an associate's, maybe even a 4-year school, but you mentioned that you don't have to go to college.
Right.
Can you elaborate on that?
Right, you don't have to go to college to get started in the manufacturing industry. There are a lot of pre-apprenticeship programs, a lot of fast-track, short-term training programs, so where if you can get in, learn that terminology in a few weeks, get familiar with the different types of machinery, tools, and safety processes, you could get started in the industry in as little as 2 months.
All right, well, I'm gonna put a hat on. I'm gonna pretend I'm that kid coming right out of high school, preparing for college, but maybe college isn't for me like you said.
Okay.
But manufacturing, come on, that sounds lame and dirty. What do you think?
I think that manufacturing can be many different things. What's something you use every single day?
My phone.
Your phone. So in manufacturing, part of that also goes into making the chips for the phone, the different parts for the phone to be able to make it function, process, take those really cool Instagram pictures that you like to do, as well as manufacture tables, furniture. There are so many different ways to get creative in this industry. So it's not dirty whatsoever. It's actually great.
You actually answered that question so well because that is something I'm very passionate about. I work in electronics manufacturing, building circuit boards. So you didn't even know that and you rolled right into it. And I tell people all the time, manufacturing is not like it was when like our parents were growing up, like working in like a dungeon type environment. They're some of the most cleanest environments. They're high paying jobs. You have comfortable seats, way more comfortable than what we're sitting on. And you're working with the coolest technology and some of the most advanced businesses. So I'm with you. We need to do a much better job like repainting the picture of what manufacturing is. It's not like a dirty dungeon coming back covered in coal and oil. It's a beautiful, beautiful opportunity to make a lot of money too.
Yes.
Some of these jobs in Austin are offering like 6 figures starting.
Yes.
So with that, now that we kind of shine some bright light on manufacturing, what is like the main hurdle you're facing getting more people engaged? Is it the students, the parents, the schools, or the manufacturers themselves?
I think the manufacturers themselves are highly involved, so that's not an issue whatsoever. I think it really goes back to that education piece. Students and parents not realizing the value of career tracks outside of the traditional college route, and also just not really knowing what manufacturing is, still having that old school mindset of like, this is a factory job, an assembly job, and not seeing that, this is a job where someone can experience economic growth and at an exponential rate.
You said that in such an elegant manner. We're gonna end right there. Give a website.
If you want to learn more about our programs, you can check us out at skillpointalliance.org.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.